Hello and welcome to our sixth podcast episode, Unemployed Men, Striptease for Money and Pride. I am Timothy, and I am here with my very good friend, Thomas. Tonight, we're going to discuss a film called The Full Monty. The Full Monty is a 1997 British comedy film about six unemployed men who decide to form a male striptease act in order to earn money and impress their loved ones. As they navigate through rehearsals and personal struggles, they discover the power of self-confidence and camaraderie. Ultimately, they perform at a sold-out show, finding success and acceptance along the way. Well, Tom, what's your take on The Full Monty?
Well, Tim, I have to admit that The Full Monty was quite surprising for me. At first glance, it seemed like just another crude comedy about a group of unemployed men trying to make some quick cash. But as the film progressed, I found myself drawn in by its heartwarming story of friendship and self-discovery. It's clear that these characters are struggling not only financially, but also emotionally after losing their jobs at the steel mill, and they find solace in each other during this difficult time.
I see your point, Tom, but personally, I didn't really enjoy the film all that much. Don't get me wrong. There were some funny moments here and there, but overall, it felt like it dragged on for too long without any real plot development or character growth. Plus, as someone who isn't particularly fond of crude humor or male nudity, I found myself cringing quite often throughout the film.
Well, Tim, I can understand your reservations about the crude humor and nudity aspects of the film. However, I believe that these elements are integral to the story being told. They serve as symbols of self-acceptance and empowerment for each character as they overcome their insecurities and fears about themselves and their bodies. Moreover, I thought that the performances by the cast were superb, especially Robert Carlyle as Gaz, who carries much of the emotional weight throughout the film.
Well, I suppose that's true, Tom. However, I still feel like there were some unnecessary scenes in the film that could have been cut down or removed altogether without taking away from its overall message. For instance, I felt like the whole subplot with Nathan and his mother Mandy could have been wrapped up much quicker and more efficiently.
Well, Tim, I understand where you're coming from, but I believe that these subplots serve to add depth to the characters and their motivations. In Nathan's case, he wants nothing more than for his father Gaz to be proud of him, which is why he agrees to help with the striptease act in secret. As for Mandy, her struggles as a single mother trying to provide for her son highlight the desperate situation many people found themselves in during that time period due to factory closures and economic hardship.
Well, Tom, I can see how you feel about those subplots, but personally, I think they detract from the main story of redemption through self-expression and camaraderie among these unemployed men. It's important to remember that this film is called The Full Monty, not The Full Nathan or The Full Mandy. That being said, there were some heartwarming moments between Gaz and Nathan throughout the story that made me appreciate their relationship more than anything else in the movie.
I completely agree with you, Tim. Gaz's relationship with his son Nathan is definitely one of the highlights of this film. It shows how, even through difficult times, parents can find ways to connect and show love for their children. And it also demonstrates that sometimes all we need is someone to believe in us no matter what challenges we face in life.
Absolutely, Tom. In conclusion, while I didn't particularly enjoy The Full Monty as much as you did, I can see why others might appreciate its heartwarming story of friendship and self-discovery during trying times. Plus, it certainly has some memorable moments that will stick with viewers long after watching the film.
I see your point, Tim. Now, let's switch gears and talk about something I really enjoyed in The Full Monty, the soundtrack. The music selection was absolutely fantastic and added so much to the overall tone of the film. From the iconic Hot Stuff by Donna Summer during their first attempt at rehearsing as a group, to Tom Jones's rendition of You Can Leave Your Hat On during their climactic performance. Each song perfectly captures the emotions and struggles these characters are going through.
Well said, Tom. I have to agree that the soundtrack was definitely one of my favorite aspects of the Full Monty. It did an excellent job of setting the mood for each scene and enhancing the emotional impact of certain moments in the film. For instance, using You Can Leave Your Hat On as their finale song was a brilliant choice because it not only paid homage to their original idea of going the Full Monty, but also served as a symbol of empowerment and self-confidence for each character involved.
Absolutely, Tim. Additionally, I thought that using more contemporary songs like Hot Stuff mixed with classic tracks like You Can Leave Your Hat On helped to bridge the generation gap between these unemployed men and their audience members, both in terms of age and musical taste. It was a clever way for the filmmakers to show how, even though these characters are from different backgrounds and generations, they can still come together over shared experiences and common interests.
That's a great point, Tom. The use of music in this film really highlights how important it is for connecting people from all walks of life. It's amazing how something as simple as sharing a favorite song or remembering an iconic tune from one's past can help to break down barriers and foster understanding between individuals who might otherwise never cross paths.
Exactly, Tim. In conclusion, I think the soundtrack for the Full Monty is both diverse and effective in telling the story of these unemployed men as they navigate their way through financial struggles, personal relationships, and self-discovery. It's a testament to how powerful music can be when used skillfully within the context of filmmaking.
Absolutely, Tom. Now, let's talk about the actors and their respective roles in the Full Monty. Robert Carlyle's portrayal of Gaz was nothing short of brilliant. He perfectly captured the desperation, vulnerability, and ultimately resilience of a man who will do anything to provide for his family and prove himself worthy of his son's admiration.
I couldn't agree more, Tim. Robert Carlyle was absolutely fantastic in this film, and he carried the emotional weight of Gaz's character with great skill and sensitivity. His chemistry with William Snape, who played Nathan, was also quite moving to watch as they navigated their complex relationship throughout the story.
Yes, absolutely. I thought that William Snape did an excellent job of portraying Nathan's innocence and vulnerability while also showcasing his growing self-confidence and determination as he becomes more involved in the striptease act. Their scenes together were some of my favorites from the film because they really highlighted how important family support can be during difficult times.
Absolutely, Tim. Now let's talk about Tom Wilkinson's performance as Gerald, or Gary, who plays a pivotal role in convincing his friends to form the Striptease Act. His character serves as both comic relief and a source of wisdom for the group. I thought he was hilarious in his scenes with Paul Barber, especially during their audition when they attempt to dance like Chippendales dancers.
Yeah, Tom Wilkinson's portrayal of Gary was truly outstanding. He brought so much humor and heart to the character, and his interactions with Paul Barber were indeed hilarious, yet also quite touching at times. Their banter and camaraderie helped to create a strong bond between the characters that made their eventual success all the more satisfying for viewers.
Absolutely, Tim. Now, let's not forget about the rest of the cast, including Steve Huizen, Hugo Spear, and Mark Addy. They all did an amazing job of bringing their characters to life and creating a sense of unity among them despite their differences in age, backgrounds, and personalities.
I couldn't agree more, Tom. Each actor brought something unique to the table which contributed immensely towards making the Full Monty such a memorable film. Their performances were not only entertaining, but also deeply moving at times, as we witnessed each character grow and change throughout the story.
Well, said Tim, in conclusion, I think it's safe to say that the entire cast of The Full Monty did an incredible job bringing this heartwarming story about friendship, redemption, and self-discovery to life. Their performances are truly unforgettable and serve as a testament to the power of great acting in filmmaking. Now, let's talk about the script and direction of The Full Monty. I thought Simon Beaufoy did an excellent job with both aspects of this film. His screenplay was able to balance comedy and drama very effectively, ensuring that even in the most serious moments, there was still a sense of humor present which kept things from becoming too heavy or depressing.
Absolutely. I think Simon Beaufoy did an incredible job creating characters that were relatable and engaging while also incorporating themes like unemployment, financial hardship, and the importance of self-worth into the story in a way that was both poignant and entertaining. The script managed to strike just the right chord between laughter and tears throughout the film.
I agree completely, Tim. Moreover, Peter Cataneo's direction really brought Simon Beaufoy's script to life on screen. He did a fantastic job of capturing the gritty reality of Sheffield during that time period, while also infusing each scene with an energy and sense of camaraderie that helped make this film so memorable.
That's true, Tom. I particularly enjoyed how Peter Cataneo was able to balance the more lighthearted moments in the film, such as their rehearsals and antics, with the deeper emotional resonance found in scenes like Gaz's interactions with his son or the group's final performance. It really highlighted the range of emotions that each character went through throughout their journey.
Exactly, Tim. The Full Monty is a testament to how important it is for filmmakers to work together seamlessly in order to create something truly special. Simon Beaufoy's script, Peter Cataneo's direction, and the outstanding performances from the cast all combined to make this film an absolute triumph.
I couldn't agree more, Tom. In conclusion, The Full Monty is a film that has stood the test of time because of its strong storytelling, memorable characters, and powerful themes. It's a movie that will continue to resonate with audiences for years to come, due in large part to the incredible work done by everyone involved in bringing Simon Beaufoy's script to life on screen.
Well, Timothy, I couldn't agree more. The Full Monty is truly a remarkable film that has captured the hearts of audiences worldwide. Not only did it receive critical acclaim upon its release in 1997, but it also went on to become a box office hit and win numerous awards. But what really sets this film apart from others is its enduring cultural impact.
Absolutely, Tom. One of the reasons why The Full Monty has had such a lasting cultural impact is because of how it challenges traditional notions of masculinity. In the film, we see these unemployed men, who are typically portrayed as strong and stoic, embark on an unlikely journey that involves self-expression and vulnerability. This shift in characterization allows for a more nuanced exploration of what it means to be a man in modern society.
Exactly, Timothy. Additionally, the film's focus on male friendship and camaraderie resonates with audiences across different cultures and backgrounds. The bonds that form between these characters are not only deeply moving, but also serve as an example of how supportive relationships can help individuals navigate through difficult times in their lives.
That's a great point, Thomas. Another aspect of the film that contributes to its cultural significance is its portrayal of working-class life in Britain during the 1990s. The economic hardship and job loss experienced by the characters mirrored the realities faced by many people throughout the country at that time. By shedding light on these issues, The Full Monty prompts viewers to reflect on their own experiences and the broader socioeconomic climate of their respective communities.
Absolutely, Timothy. Furthermore, I believe that the film's humor plays a significant role in its cultural impact. While it does deal with serious themes like unemployment and self-worth, the Full Monty manages to infuse these heavy topics with an abundance of laughter and levity. This balance between comedy and drama makes the film both entertaining and emotionally resonant for audiences from all walks of life.
Well, said Tom, in conclusion, The Full Monty is a film that has left an indelible mark on popular culture due to its powerful themes, memorable characters, and unique storyline. It continues to be relevant today because it manages to deal with some very real life issues like unemployment, self-worth, and friendship in a way that entertains as well as moves viewers emotionally.
Well, Timothy, I couldn't agree more. The Full Monty is a film that has left an indelible mark on popular culture due to its powerful themes, memorable characters, and unique storyline. It continues to be relevant today because it manages to deal with some very real-life issues like unemployment, self-worth, and friendship in a way that entertains as well as moves viewers emotionally.
Absolutely, Tom. As we wrap up our discussion about The Full Monty, I would like to thank all of our lovely viewers for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed our lively debate and insightful analysis of this fantastic film. If you did, please feel free to share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode of our YouTube podcast.
We would also love to hear from those of you who have seen The Full Monty before. What were your favorite moments or scenes from the film? How did it make you feel? And for those who haven't had a chance to watch it yet, what are you waiting for? Go grab some popcorn, gather your friends and family, and prepare to be entertained while also being moved by this heartwarming tale of redemption through friendship and self-expression.
Once again, thank you all for joining us today. We can't wait to see you in our next episode where we'll be discussing another amazing film. Until then, remember to stay safe, healthy, and keep on supporting your local cinemas and independent filmmakers.